The Sweetwater Chimpanzee Sanctuary is situated within the Olpejeta Conservancy in the Laikipia East District of Kenya. The sanctuary was started in 1993 to provide safe refuge for orphaned chimpanzees, many of which came from Central and Western Africa. The countries that the chimpanzees came from were in the grips of civil war, and the sanctuaries were all full. Even though chimpanzees are not native to Kenya, this was the best place for them to be. In the wild, chimpanzees face many dangers, most of which are closely linked with the deforestation of their habitat. As their habitat is destroyed, the chimps have nowhere to live and little food to eat. The roads opened up by the logging companies also provide access for poachers who catch the chimpanzees and sell them for bushmeat or trade them illegally as pets. The open spaces that are left behind often turn into agricultural land, villages, and settlements, which again restricts the habitats in which the chimpanzees live safely. It used to be said that chimpanzees' biggest predator was the leopard. Now, it is the humans that are the biggest threat to chimpanzees. The Sweetwater Chimpanzee Sanctuary aims to provide lifelong refuge for orphaned chimpanzees in a stable and secure environment, and to educate people and raise awareness of conservation issues faced by chimps in the wild. The threats that the chimpanzees face are the same dangers that native Kenyan wildlife such as the rhino also face. The black rhino is now a critically endangered species due to being heavily poached. Numbers went from thousands down to just a few hundred left in the wild. The places they can live in safely are also greatly reduced, meaning that places like Sweetwater's Sanctuary and the Olpejeta Conservancy are vital to ensure the survival of such wildlife. It is not only the animals that benefit from such places as the Olpejeta Conservancy. Here, there is a successful community development program which provides many benefits for the local communities. The Conservancy assists with the maintenance and development of roads. It also helps provide schools with materials, sporting equipment, and new facilities, as well as building medical dispensaries in the nearby towns. The sanctuary itself, as well as providing employment for local residents, even buys food for the chimpanzees from local producers, ensuring that the income that the sanctuary receives is shared with the community. The Conservancy and Sanctuary attract visitors not only from Kenya, but also from around the world, and more visitors to the area increase business for the community. The Conservancy and the local community help each other, so we can see that the animals need us as well as we need them. Having this wildlife here can contribute to the livelihood of the community, so it is important that we learn how to protect them. By seeing what has happened to the chimpanzees, we can learn what we can do to help, and in turn, this knowledge can help us conserve our native Kenyan wildlife. So what can we do to help? The Sweetwater Sanctuary uses its information center and education services to encourage people to do more to help wild chimpanzees and other native wildlife. Making small changes such as using wood from a sustainable resource and planting new trees in place of those that have been cut down during deforestation can make a difference. The Sweetwater Sanctuary also has an adoption scheme so that people can contribute and provide an orphaned chimpanzee with the help and lifelong care that they will need. A percentage of funds will also go towards helping protect chimpanzees in the wild. Once a chimpanzee has lived in a sanctuary, it is very hard to rehabilitate them back to the wild, as they are so used to human contact that they will not be able to cope and survive on their own. It is the same for any animal that has been cared for by people. What we need to do is make changes now before it's too late for our wildlife and species are lost forever. It is important that we learn what we can do to help protect these animals and educate people so that we can all help to preserve our heritage and protect it for generations to come.